this morning, tonight. Feels like tonight. If you're tuning in, welcome. I'd probably be asleep if I didn't have to be here, but here we are. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, everybody.
Good.
And we'll be back. We got 2 minutes till puck drop. We'll be back for the puck drop. Yeah. All right, welcome back. Puck drop. Medina in green on your left against Prior Lake. Like I said, this is the last game of the season, so this is the last time you'll have to put up with my commentary and camera work as Kennedy moves it into the Prior Lake end, but quickly sent down. Mayfield with it. Up the center, but intercepted. Puck down in the corner behind the net now. And brought back behind the net. Prior Lake sends it to the blue line. Shot off their own player's back into the corner. And Will Schaefer down low. Up to Anderson. Anderson can't quite clear it. And Mayfield takes it over. Plays it up to Kennedy. Kennedy with a nice poke to get it out of the zone. But turned right around by Prior Lake. 11:40 left in the first period. Bowling now with it. Nifty move to get it all alone. He's got a little bit of a breakaway. He shoots, he scores on the backhand. Great shot and goal by Henry Bowling to open up the scoring at 11:30 left in the first period. Bowling to take the faceoff. Wins it. And they try to rush, but intercepted by Prior Lake. And Prior Lake comes down, turns the corner, shot, and saved by Ingen. Up on the sideboards, able to be moved up by Worth. Worth takes a shot off a shin guard to the corner. And Budlong sends it around the boards, up to the blue line for Marnak. Plays it down behind the net. Back to the top, slap by Marnak, deflected by Budlong to the corner. Oh, it's kept in. But a slippery puck heads down to the Edina end where Marnak is. And Prior Lake gets it, but the defense holds. Bowling grabs the pass and brings it in. Nifty move, but couldn't quite follow the puck with him, and it's covered for a face-off. 10 minutes left in the first period. Back to Mayfield. Mayfield shoots, deflected behind the net. Cam back behind the net for Edina with Tudor. Prior Lake plays it up to the blue line. Hendricks keeps it in. Tudor now with it in the corner. Centering pass. Sullivan couldn't quite get a stick on it. The Prior Lake defense was able to send it away. Mayfield now with 9:30 left takes it out behind his net. Not able to clear the zone. Centering pass, saved by Ingen. He's down. They clear it. Sullivan skates it out of the zone. And in, plays it, dumps it in deep. Tudor chases. Puck stays in. And Prior Lake moves it up. Mitchell plays it down and will have an icing with 9:50 left in the first period. Prior Lake wins it. Shot on net, deflection goes behind the net. Prior Lake still with it. Will Schaefer plays it up to Charlie. Anderson pushes it up to the Prior Lake end. But they clear. Schaefer clears it up. Anderson gets it. Prior Lake steals it and brings it in. Will Schaefer is able to send it out to the neutral zone, but Prior Lake skates it back in again. 8 minutes left in the first. Great centering pass broken up by Henry Schaefer. Puck on net. Went just wide. Prior Lake's able to keep it in and send it around to the opposite end. Will Schaefer up to Anderson. He gets it out of the zone. And we'll have an offside on Prior Lake with 7:30 left. Face off in the neutral zone. Puck played up to Budlong. Prior Lake takes over. Brings it in, tries the centering pass, but no luck. Intercepted by Worth. Worth plays it down for an icing. 7:09 left in the first. We'll have face-off in the Edina end. Face-off clears the zone, and we'll have another offsides here. Prior Lake was just a bit offsides. Puck deflected and took a weird bounce. Budlong with it over to Bolin. Bolin shoots and scores just that quick. A 2-on-1 with a great pass by Cooper Budlong for the goal by Henry Bolin. You're up 2-0 with 6:53 left in the first. Bolin wins the face-off. Worth enters the zone. Shot just wide of the net. Hendricks back to keep it in the zone and sends it back to Worth behind the net. Centering pass deflected. And Prior Lake skates it out. Hendricks sends it back in. And Budlong chases it down to the corner. Centering pass back to Marnak. Look out for the slapper. And a goal off the tip in. That was Marnak with the goal off a tip. Bennett with the goal from the point off the slap shot. And Edina's still showing pressure. They didn't quite hold the zone. We'll have a face-off just outside of the Prior Lake end. Mayfield slaps it in from the neutral zone. And back to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Tudor. Tudor skates it in. Shot off the post. Mitchell at the blue line sends it in. Tip and saved. Great tip by Tudor. But the pad was there. Mayfield now. Anderson sends one in. Wrap around. Can't quite get a shot away. And Prior Lake skates it out with 5:30 left in the first. Mitchell clears the zone. Prior Lake skates it in, takes a shot on net, and gloved by Ingen for a faceoff. 5:02 left in the first. Prior Lake sends it back to the blue line. Now behind the net. Schaefer down low. And the centering pass sent wide. Prior Lake sends it back down in. Schaefer up to Kennedy. Kennedy tries to clear it, but off a shin guard and sent in on net for a save. 4:30 left in the first period. Puck goes back to the point. Shot on net. Saw it the whole way. It was Ingen who saves it for another faceoff. Boleen wins the faceoff that time and sends it back to Henry Schaefer, who plays it up to Budlong. A little tripped up and can't quite clear it. And Schaefer ends up clearing it. Great little puck move by Worth, and Worth has Boleen with him. And he scores top shelf for the goal. Frankie Worth with 4 minutes left in the first puts one away for Edina. And Prior Lake takes over at center and tries to bring it into the zone and does, but Hendricks is back there and plays it around the end boards up to Budlong. He gets taken down again, but Worth is there to grab the puck and skate it out with Boleen. A 2-on-2. And almost a move, but got caught in the skates. Now we got an odd man rush here. A great defense by Mayfield with the stick. Great pass up to Budlong by Worth. Puck's now in the corner. Worth gets a hold of it at the circle. Bouncing puck across the face of goal. Boleen now at the top of the circle. The Prior Lake grabs it and skates out with it. And almost gets it off the pipe. 3 minutes left in the first. And it's a breakaway for Worth. Saved, rebound by Boleen, but couldn't quite put it away. Centering pass just a little wide. Mayfield with it. Shoots just wide. Puck behind the net. Budlong now with a shot, but no luck. Off the side of the net. The Prior Lake's able to clear. Mayfield sends it up to Sullivan, but we'll have an icing. 2 minutes left in the game, first period of the game. Puck is loose, shot by Prior Lake, goes wide of the net. Centering pass broken up by Edina. Puck's in the middle of the slot now. Prior Lake looking for a shot. Great stick by Mitchell to intercept that pass. Mitchell battling on the side there, and great effort, and got the puck up to Tudor. Brings it in to the Prior Lake end. Passes just a little behind Sullivan. Prior Lake skates it out. Down in the corner. Shot on net. Covered by Ingen. For a faceoff. 1:18 left in the first period. Goes back to the blue line. They send it back in. Anderson played it up, and it goes into the zone. Kennedy chasing. And Hendricks plays it up. Anderson tries the center, but can't quite get it. 50 seconds left. Back up to Marnak, who sends it back behind the net. Anderson's there. Anderson centering pass, no one home. Marnak takes another slap. And Prior Lake's able to clear it out to center ice. 30 seconds left. Hendricks hustles back. Centering pass broken up, but still in the slot. Kennedy is able to dump it down. 19 seconds left. We'll have an icing with 16 seconds left in the first. I was about ready to go quick walking. Shot from the point, just wide. 10 seconds left. Back out to the point, but they can't keep the zone, and we'll have an offsides with 4 left in the first. We're gonna start sea walking here. And that's the end of the first period. We'll be back for the second. And we're back for the second. Medina on your right this time, going left in green. Let's see if Medina can keep up the pace they had last period. They had some great defense and offense. Let's see if we can keep it going. Cam now with it at center ice. Moves it up to Worth. Worth takes a shot on net and held for a faceoff. Puck comes out to center ice and Mayfield plays it over to Mitchell. Mitchell up to Bolin, the bouncing puck couldn't handle it, and Prior Lake takes it at center ice. A nice stick by Bolin. Prior Lake grabs it back and skates it out. Little miscue, and Prior Lake skates it in, but handled nicely by the defense. And Tudor was able to clean that up. Puck along the sideboards and out of Mayfield. Butterfield sends it up to Tudor, but couldn't quite clear, and now they finally do. Puck at center, Bowling takes it. He's got some speed and some room, and couldn't quite get a good shot away and just tapped it wide. Puck down low with 11 minutes left in the second. Sullivan plays it in the Prior Lake zone, but played back out. Kennedy now skating it in. Centering pass, dangerous, loose. Bowling tried to stuff it home but couldn't. Big slap by Mitch Marnak out on the post. Another shot sent in. Bowling tries to drag it but couldn't quite, and it goes wide. Schaefer sends one in. Kennedy now sends it wide. Flurry of activity with 10 minutes left in the second. Back over to Henry Schaefer, who plays it up to Marnak. And Marnak dumps it in. Puck behind the net. And Henry Schaefer plays it out, but off a skate. And almost a 2-on-1. Another off the skate. That was just bizarre, but Marnak strong arms it. Can't quite clear the zone, and Anderson finally does. That was an odd play of events, but we got a 3-on-2, but a great stick by Prior Lake. And Schaefer and Marnak clean that up nicely. But we are falling all over the place. I think we forgot to take our skate guards off or something. But Anderson skates it out with 9 minutes left. And another one goes down. And good pass up by Prior Lake. And glove saved by Ingen on that breakaway there. For a face-off with 8:40 left in the second period. Played back to point, kept in by Prior Lake. Cam sends it up to Worth. Broken up at center ice. Puck sent back up to center ice by Hendricks. Budlong now with it. Brings it in, but gets taken down. Puck's loose, and he has a breakaway shot saved by Ingen. And the puck comes back, saved again. And Worth tries to clear it, but can't. The pressure is mounting. Prior Lake getting loads of opportunities here. But Cam takes it out and gets it out of the zone. Oh, Prior Lake comes right back. Centering pass. It's loose. Saved by Ingen. Whistle. And we got a whistle. Out. And we have some pushing and shoving. And looks like Prior Lake will go on the power play. .7:28 left. Face off won by Bowling. Henry Schaefer behind the net. Battling, and Bowling gets control of it and is able to bring it out. And Prior Lake skates it in. Shot and gloved by Ingen. 6:47. .50 left on the penalty kill. Will Schaefer with a great face-off win to clear the zone. Prior Lake will have to regroup. They do and skate in. Saved by Ingen. Sent to the corner. Mitchell tries to clear with 6:30 left in the second. Shot again. Saved by Ingen. And we'll have it covered for a face-off. 6:18 left in the second. Face-off won by Edina. Kennedy skates it out and sends it in. No icing is the call. And 5 seconds left on the penalty kill. And he's out. Puck behind the net. Hendricks sends it up the sideboards, but not out. Budlong's able to get it at center ice. Marnak plays it up to Will Schaefer. And Marnak brings it in. Centering pass, but 3 Prior Lake players there to clean it up. But there it was. A backhand pass by Kennedy to Will Schaefer and puts it in. What a goal. Kennedy to Schaefer at 5:12 left in the second. Prior Lake coming in the slot. Puck goes to the corner. Will Schaefer plays it to the opposite sideboard. Pushed up by Anderson. Prior Lake plays it up to center ice, but broken up by Mayfield. Mayfield centering pass out to Kennedy. Kennedy backhand off a shin guard. And he sends it back to Mitchell, and Mitchell points it down. Prior Lake plays it out and into the zone. Good stick by Mitchell. Worth now with it. Takes a rip, and it goes top left shelf. And I believe that's a hat trick for Mr. Worth, if my math is correct. Four minutes left in the second. Prior Lake sends it in to the corner. Played by Marnak. Up to Worth and Milo Cam, but not out. Cam sends it up. And we have an offsides. With 3:30 left in the second, we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Marnak plays it up to Boline. Boline taken down. But still was able to bring it into the zone. Sullivan pushes it behind the net. Tudor chases after it. Marnak with it. And that'll be offsides. Prior Lake brings it in. Still has a shot. Save, but a rebound. And Boline's able to get the loose puck and take it in. He crosses over, shoots, and a save. Loose puck still. And he gets his own rebound. Shoots it, and a save again. And Prior Lake's able to send it out of the zone. And now they have a 2-on-2. Prior Lake skating. Shot, glove by Engen. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. Another glove save by Engen. Will Schaefer to take the face-off. Sent back. And just off the mouth of goal. And Kennedy tries to clear. We have a collision. And at the blue line, Prior Lake shoots it. Saved. But the rebound bounces over to Prior Lake and they're able to put it away for a goal. To go 1 up. 1-6. Prior Lake with it again, sends it in on net and saved. Kennedy takes the puck over center and into the zone. Centering pass, gloved for a faceoff. Cam with it. And plays it down low, kept in. Worth. Budlong. Puck still loose. Prior Lake comes away with it. With 1:30 left in the second. Prior Lake centering pass covered by Engen. .119 left in the second period. Shot deflected, sent out to the blue line. Cam with it now, up to Worth. Worth puts the brakes on and then shoots, and a save. 1 minute left in the second. Centering pass, bouncing puck. Hagen got a piece of it, but it goes behind the net and Worth takes it out. There's 35 left. Worth skates in, shoots, deflected up, bang it over the net. And the puck comes out with 20 seconds left. Mitchell with the great defense to keep it to the corner. 12 seconds. Worth takes it over in the corner and sends it up and out, which should wrap up the second period. And we'll be back for the third. 6-1 Edina. One more period to go. And we're back for the start of the third period. Marnak plays it up to Boline and into the Prior Lake end. Puck played up by Prior Lake into the Edina zone, but Marnak was there. Skates it behind the net and clears it up, but not out. Centering pass down low, off the side of the net. Boline gets it and clears it. Puck bouncing around, but Boline comes away with it and skates it to center ice. Through the defender's legs and behind the net. Centering pass out front, still loose, and it went back behind the net. And no one's going after it. Hendricks at the line sends it back behind the net. Sullivan now takes a slap on target. Puck is loose, but we have a whistle. And we have a little extracurriculars. And broken up. For a face-off. Anderson sends it on net, across the mouth of goal, but no one there to take a whack at it. Will Schaefer tried to play it over to Kennedy, but couldn't quite, and we'll have an offsides as Mitchell sends it into the zone. Face off at center. Tic-tac-toe there for a minute, and the puck comes out to Mitchell, and Mitchell plays it back up to center. Puck's loose and a shot and corralled. Oh, almost corralled by Ingen, but puck's loose again. Out to the blue line and sent back behind the net. Anderson lost his stick there. And the puck comes to the top of the circle. And a swarming defense, but they get a shot away. And a couple rebounds, and it's cleared. 10:30 left in the game. And Edina was able to clear the zone, and we'll have an offside. 10:19 left. Prior Lake brings the puck in to the Edina zone. Kind of leave him alone, but saved by Ingen. Face off. And another shot, saved, rebound, still hopping around, and Worth gets a hold of it. Plays it off the glass and out to center ice. And Marnak pokes it up into the Prior Lake end to Budlong. Budlong takes a rip just wide of the net. Cam behind the net now, looking to center, but there's 3 Prior Lake players on him. And he comes away with it, but he gets a stick knocked out of his hand. And Prior Lake sends it down. No icing. Not sure what qualifies for icing, but that wasn't it. And Marnak got stood up there out in the zone, but Worth's able to bring it out. Marnak keeps the zone, and Worth tries to center from his knees and can't quite get it. It's intercepted by Prior Lake. 9 minutes left. Budlong with it now. From the circle, behind the net. Tudor back to Marnak. Marnak plays it around back to Tudor. Tudor behind the net. Got 3 players on him. And Worth sends it on net. Schaefer with it. Prior Lake brings it in with 8 minutes left. The puck goes behind the net. Marnak with a nifty move to skate it out of the zone. Tricky pass, caught off guard. Prior Lake has it with a one-on-one shot, saved by Ingen. Kept in, but Boline now has it. He has an opportunity. Puts the brakes on, but the Prior Lake defense is there. Starting to get a tad chippy here now that we're in the third. Sullivan keeps it in. And that was cleaned up nicely by Tudor and Hendricks. Centering pass attempt broken up by Mayfield. Mayfield with it. skating it out. He's got Boline. Centering pass in the legs. Good save by Prior Lake. 6:20 left in the game. Pucks at center ice. Nifty move by Prior Lake, but saved and covered by Ingen. 6:04 left. Kennedy takes it out of the zone, has some speed. He's got 3 Prior Lake defense on him, and he still gets a shot away, and it's covered. Great effort by Kennedy. All alone there with 3 defenders all over him. Puck still loose after the faceoff. Will Schaefer tried to take a whack out, but it ends up in the corner. Oh, and a lucky bounce there, and Prior Lake gets it right on their stick, and they shoot, but not a problem. Ingen saw it the whole way and covers. .5:30 left in the game. Anderson plays it around the end boards. Prior Lake plays it back to the blue line, but can't keep it in the zone. And they'll have to regroup. They do and bring it in. And Mitchell down in the corner. Tries to clear, but can't. Centering pass, covered. Almost. But the rebound hops in the net. Prior Lake scores. With 5 minutes left in the game. Worth comes away with it on the faceoff. Stays on side and sends it in to the end boards. Budlong, centering pass, no one home. Great idea. And bring the puck in. 4:30 left, centering pass. Worth with it. And sent just wide. Sullivan plays it back to the corner. Worth tries a backhand, but goes behind the net. Prior Lake comes out. 11 offside. With 3:55 left. Marnak plays it up to Cam. Cam with a nice move, but too many Prior Lake players around him. Prior Lake skates it up and in. Loose puck in front. And covered by Ingen. Puck back to the point for Prior Lake. Sent on, saved by Ingen. Cam with it. Lost in the skates. They're fighting on the same team for it. And it goes back to Mayfield. Mayfield is taken down, but doesn't seem to matter. And the puck goes to the corner. Boline has it, brings it in, but it's sent away. Mitchell breaks it up. And Cam now breaks it up. Cam with it. Drops it off to Tudor. But can't quite. 2:22 left in the game. Got a 3-on-2 here for Prior Lake. And Mitchell with a nice stick to push it to the corner. And Cam up to Boline. Boline's got speed. And he goes right around this guy. And taken down. Two minutes left in the third. Will Schaefer to take the faceoff. Wins it. Prior Lake's able to grab it, but we take it right back. Kennedy marches at the top of the slot and finds the corner for a goal. Abe Kennedy with the goal with 1:52 left in the game from the top of the slot. Beautiful shot. Anderson chases after it. Barnett keeps it in. And Will Schaefer sends it around the boards. Centering pass by Kennedy. Broken up. And 11 offsides. 1:24 left. Worth wins the faceoff and comes in. Prior Lake skates it out. And in. Offside. By a mile. With 1:07 left. Nice defense there by Henry Schaefer to break that up as they came in, and Worth comes away with it. Shoots over the net. And Sullivan keeps it in. Puck still loose in the circle. Worth off the post. 38 seconds left in the game here. Schaefer tries to keep it in, but can't. 11 offside. 31 seconds left in the game, in the season for the Bronze Championship. And great pass by Prior Lake. Send it in, but covered by Ingen. $20 seconds left. Puck loose. Save. Save again. 8 seconds left. And it goes out, and that should wrap up the game, the season, the championship. We did it. Thank you all for watching. It's been fun. It hasn't been too bad. Thank you all, and